The investigation is not over. If you missed part 1 and part 2, you are only seeing half of the evidence. We traced the symbol. We examined the pattern. Now we expose the system behind it. Go back to our page. Watch from the beginning. Connect the dots. Because once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Let's continue step by step. The systemic deception, the mechanics of the hostile takeover, the presence of the two-finger gesture in 14th century. Christian art is not a holy evolution or a coincidence of artistic style. It is archaeological and forensic evidence of a spiritual hijacking. To understand the depth of this deception, we must examine the frequency of form. The Trojan horse of iconography. In the Middle Ages, religious institutions faced a challenge: how to convert pagan populations who were deeply devoted to the host of heaven, the sun, moon, and stars. The solution was not to bring them to the truth of Yahweh, but to perform a visual swap. By utilizing the exact hand postures used to worship Thomas, the Babylonian sun, and Baal, the Lord of the Sun, the church ensured that the masses never actually changed their master. They simply changed the name of the idol. The gesture acted as a visual anchor, keeping the spiritual frequency locked onto the ancient Babylonian mystery religion. The law of identity. In the law of identity, same image, same spirit. In forensic analysis, if the fingerprints match, they belong to the same person. In spiritual iconography, the principle is the same. If the image is the same and the gesture is the same, the object of worship is the same. Consider the mudra of the fallen. This specific two-finger configuration is a spirit signature. When a devotee bows before an image of a Christ making this sign, they are unknowingly vibrating at the same frequency as an ancient Babylonian priest bowing before an altar of Shamash. This is the pagan or pagan mask. Modern Christianity, in this context, functions as an elaborate front. It uses Hebraic terminology as a thin veneer to hide a core that is purely Gentile and pagan. It is the way of Cain dressed in the robes of a shepherd. The digital coding of the adversary. This was a systematic recoding of the human soul by replacing the set-apart name Yahweh with generic titles like Lord or Baal, and replacing spiritual obedience with the veneration of hand-coded icons. The system effectively disconnected humanity from the Creator. The blessing gesture is, in reality, a sigil of closure. It closes the mind to the true light and locks it into the golden calf system of Rome and Babylon. The restoration and the return to the name. The weight of the evidence is undeniable. The two-finger sign is a mark of ownership. It is a spiritual brand used by the adversarial system, Ashatan, to claim its territory across the globe, from the temples of the east to the cathedrals of the west.